ran my spark plug wires. They're just in there because my distributor's not in there yet. But my spark plugs are in, which is good because I didn't want those holes open very long. I'm gonna do brake lines later on today. I had some old brake line from my short bed. I never used it actually. I ended up getting the pre-flared type, but this stuff should be good. I kind of figured out the flaring tool a little better, so it'll save me some money for once on this truck. So keep working on it. I like to run brake lines today. I like to drain the oil today. Get that oil filter off. That way I can take it to the store and see if they can manage to find it's one of the kind of bolt through canister ones. We'll see. I don't really want to buy the adapter, but I might have to. We'll see. I'm gonna try to finish up this weather stripping on both doors, see if the doors shut okay. I'm a little afraid of that gap being weird, just because whenever you put new stuff on, it seems like something always happens. So I mean, I don't think I did it wrong, but it happens on some of these aftermarket parts. So hopefully that shuts smooth. So I'm gonna get the rest of this on. And you can kind of see the end down here if you're wondering. It's pretty nice, pretty solid. Seems okay. I think I'm gonna make those little relief cuts that they suggest. That way the air can, when you shut the door, the air can squeeze out the bottom, so your door shuts a little smoother. That's all gonna be sitting underneath the door sill anyway, so it's pretty cool. But I'm gonna have to take this off eventually when I fix up here, which I'm not looking forward to. It went in easy. The only place I had a glue right here, this little S bend. It didn't want to. I don't know. I didn't really want to hold on there very well, so put a little. I mean, it's on there, but it would kind of shift out. I think this binge kind of made it. I put that little relief cut in, just to let the air come out. Yeah, I just ran a little RTV. I had some like other silicone, but the RTV should work. I just put it real deep in there, so I'm really happy with that. That LMC push on weather stripping, priceless. And that took 5 minutes to do the door, so probably not even that really. But now it shuts, it opens better. I might run those door sills right now. I might put those in just to see what they look like, make sure they fit. I am happy about that. Finally, a product that works really well. I'm gonna try to put these door sills in. I just want to get that mat off there a little bit, but happy about that. I'm gonna put some oil in. Took the filter out. It's a canister filter, a little bit harder to mess with, clean out the bottom and stuff. Not bad. Hopefully the O-ring set how it's supposed to. I got my fuel pump in today. Installed. Ran my fuel line, so all my fuel lines are hooked up. I attached my heater hose, so that's hooked up. So I'm gonna go get some radiator fluid, cool it, put it in there. Maybe later today. I had to go get some brake fittings for these residual valves. I had to get these little adapters to fit. This is my rear brake line that goes to your axle. I still need to get the ones for the front. But I've been working on this brake line, which if you've never been brake lines, it is a pain in the butt. I had this coil I bought a long time ago. I don't know. I must have bought it for the short bed and never used it. I ended up getting the pre-flared line, but that's what I've been working on. So someone had snipped it when they took the master and the booster. So I'm just running it to there, and then I'm gonna figure out how I want to run that up to the master cylinder. Hopefully I can get all that to slide in. It was actually really hard, tight to get out, so Hopefully it's not too bad. I'm gonna flare this end in a second. Make sure you can put the fitting on first always. Hopefully I can get all this on there and fits. You always have to kind of maneuver them whenever they're down there, but this actually turned out okay. I ran all my brake lines on my short bed, all new ones. So I've done this before, but more experience, the better you get. I like to tape it up so that it kind of keeps it in position, and seems okay. It was leaking brake fluid all over the place. And then I couldn't blow it out, so I'd snip that in. I mean, I could if I put in some work, but I bent that line yesterday, ran it, flared the top, flared the bottom. It's all hooked up. There's rubber lines. These are the front ones, but there's rubber lines like this for the back. Just one. So when your axle moves up and down, you know, your hard lines can't move because they would break off. So I replaced that rubber line. Broke a fitting off. This is the short side that runs to your passenger rear wheel. Broke the fitting off when I was trying to loosen it. So I'm gonna go get a new line. I don't have any. This is a real small. I don't know if that's 3/16 or I don't know 1/8 or something. I don't know what that is, but maybe 3/16. But that's real small line. So I blew everything out of the lines, which actually had a lot of fluid in it, which surprised me. I'm gonna replace the wheel cylinders, which are the things that open up and push your brake pads against the drum. I'm gonna replace those. I kind of always do all my brakes on my truck, so replace that one side of the brake line up there. Maybe tomorrow. It's unbelievably cold here today. It was like 30s this morning, low 30s. Kind of caught me off guard. I wasn't ready for it. Well, I had to, I don't know, made this is my wheel wood residual valve. So I had to make a short piece that is going to attach to this piece like that. I didn't want, those don't match my truck. I didn't want them way sitting up here. That would have been the easiest place to put them, but if you didn't notice, my truck doesn't have a bunch of anodized aluminum crap in it, so this is gonna be hidden down there, which is kind of close to my exhaust, which I don't like because it's aluminum, conducts heat really well. So I might go get one of those spark plug covers and run it over it, or find something later and tape it up over it or something. I went and got a plug for my alternator today, so I can run those wires. I might go try to get a battery tonight. I put fluid in the radiator today. Let's see. I don't know. I still need to top a little bit more off. I was hoping nothing was leaking. Haven't seen anything leaking yet. Changed oil yesterday. My list is getting really small. A couple days, hopefully. Wheel cylinders. I'm gonna start it without the brakes working. I don't really care that much. I'm just gonna lift up the rear wheel so it can't go anywhere. But I need to prime the oil, put the distributor in, hook that all up, hook my wires up. We're getting close, boys. So, and girls, if you're watching. But I need to fix that alternator wiring. I need to fix, my ground was all messed up, and a couple of my other grounds besides the battery ground are a little chewed up too. So a little bit of wiring. I also don't have the key to start my truck, but I do have another ignition switch, so maybe I'll see if I can put that in there. I think the 67s might be a little different. So getting excited. I had to make this stupid little, this thing isn't really on there very well. and I wanted it to be on there better, but I don't know, that's not very tight, but I'm gonna keep working on that. But there she is. Yeah, I really didn't like fighting brake lines underneath your truck. Is so annoying, especially when you're freezing. And whatever, getting close. So there's the truck. Still need to fix that. It's starting to get some surface rust because it's been bare metal for a week or so. So I don't know. I think I showed you guys. I put all my weather stripping in. That pushing weather stripping is amazing. Saves a lot of time. But I need to fix that wiring. They just had that just hanging all gross in there. My door's leaking a lot. I probably need to I might drill some more holes in there, just because all that water runs up, just sits in your door. So yeah, I might have to drill some more holes in the bottom of here. So yeah. Now I got weather strip again. You gotta actually shut it a little more mainly, but it makes the door open a lot better too. So I highly recommend that push-in weather stripping. Yay.